Kevin Costner convinced Clint Eastwood to act in their film, but they did not get along so well while filming. Clint Eastwood's 1993 film, A Perfect World, starred Kevin Costner as an escaped criminal who kidnaps a boy. Shortly after the release of his Oscar-winning film, Unforgiven, Eastwood received the script. Though Costner persuaded him to play Texas Ranger Red Garnett, he had meant to take a vacation from his dual roles as director and actor. It's interesting to note that Costner and Eastwood disagreed on a lot of the film's artistic choices. When Steven Spielberg was first approached about A Perfect World, he had to decline the project since he was preoccupied with Jurassic Park. Upon Eastwood's hiring as director, he had originally intended for Denzel Washington to portray the movie's fugitive criminal, Butch. Over creative differences, Kevin Costner stormed off Clint Eastwood's filming set. Producer Mark Johnson and writer John Lee Hancock both claimed that Kevin Costner and Clint Eastwood made an unusual pairing in A Perfect World. Many people thought that the two of them working together on the movie would have some disastrous effects. For those who knew them, Costner was a perfectionist, and Eastwood was a director who took the fewest shots necessary to finish a film as quickly as possible. The Yellowstone actor didn't initially give Eastwood's artistic choices as a filmmaker much thought. Getting the actor from Dirty Harry to play the Texas Ranger in the movie was his sole worry. However, tensions between the two actors-filmmakers grew as the shoot went on. Costner strongly disagreed with Eastwood's preference for not having the scenes in his film rehearsed. As an actor and director, Costner sought to meticulously rehearse each scene in a movie to ensure that it was flawless. This disparity in viewpoint was a big issue on the set, to the point where Costner once stormed off. That didn't, however, have an impact on the product the pair released. Both Clint Eastwood's directing and Kevin Costner's performance received high appreciation from critics. The movie is considered by many critics to be among Eastwood's best creations. The movie brought about $135 million at the box office globally. But in the US and Canada, it was not a commercial success. In A Perfect World, Denzel Washington almost played Kevin Costner's character. Even though Denzel Washington is currently among the greatest performers in the world, he was passed over for a number of parts either because casting directors rejected him or because he made a decision not to pursue them. Butch from Clint Eastwood's A Perfect World was one such character. Washington was allegedly approached by Eastwood to play the lead part, but he declined. Notably, Washington declined roles in Michael Clayton, Amistad, Robot, C7, and I. He said he was sorry not to accept the part in David Fincher's movie. Washington also had the option to play a small part in Furious 7, but he declined the offer. Another piece of knowledge about A Perfect World on TV tropes states that Clint Eastwood considers it to be one of his best films as a director. You may now rent the movie on Apple TV+.